Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. And this time I'm going to be talking about something that's not been brought up, but I've just heard a lot about is why bands or artists, well, mostly bands, change their sound, or they either change their sound, or they break up, or they split or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about why that is in this video. So first of all, we have, one of the most common reasons is because the record label wants them to go for a different sound, and maybe they don't want to do that, or maybe they don't. They just want to try, like they want to experiment. But either way, most of the time when bands change their style, it doesn't go over. It doesn't go over well with their fans. Like, for instance, Nickelback, for instance, they used to be like, heavy grunge, on their first two records. Well, most on the curb, but then they switched like alternative rock for their, second album, The State, and then they went to like mainstream rock. And then Silver Side Up and The Long Road, and then after that they went even more mainstream with All the Right Reasons. That's when they started to get like, ballad style songs like Far Away and stuff. And then that's whenever they stopped having to, they stopped being that heavy, and they started going to more soft direction. Well, they already started. It started that with All the Right Reasons, but they continued that trend on Dark Horse and then all the way. Then they went back to being slightly heavier. But now it's like half the album. But nowadays the Nickelback is like half the music is heavy and the half is soft. Well, not soft, it's just like ballads and stuff. I don't think that's a bad thing per se. It's just that, the only one that didn't really fit was no extra. That one didn't really belong in their discography, to be honest, because it's so different from all their other records. But yeah, but enough about the rant. But enough on the rant. I think you know what I'm getting at here. Most of the time when bands change their style, it doesn't go over well with their fans. And yeah, I've been off topic here, but I've been getting into a lot of new bands lately. Like some of these may have heard of Aloha from Hell, Courage My Love. I think yeah, those are pretty good. Versa Emerge, I think it's called. Yeah, they're all rock bands, and one of them split up after only one album, which is extremely sad. I've had nothing. Yeah, Aloha from Hell was actually they were actually a German rock band. They were in a German magazine, if I understand it right, and they had some pretty nice songs, on their debut album, which is the only one that they made. Yeah, my exposure to Courage My Love and Aloha from Hell, and I think that's it. Because the rest of them from that. Yeah, because there was this video that I saw where it was like top 10 alternative pop punk female bands, and I think Courage My Love was on there. Law from Hell, Paramore. It's other band that I talked about back in my review of Beneath It All by Hey Monday. We're the In Crowd, which I said it wrong in that review. I said we were in the crowd, which is I actually read it wrong, but yeah. Those are big was Aloha from Hell split up after only one record, like album, relate. I can't talk. Aloha from Hell split after only one. After only one record. Courage My Love changed the style from alternative rock to synth 80s style like Paramore did, and I think Versa. I'm not Versa Emerge is like newer music, but I've heard some of their older stuff. A couple songs from the older from the back catalog, and but I think I'm guessing here because they're probably still around. but they make music. I'm pretty sure they changed their style. But yeah, what I'm getting at here is that most of the reason is that yes, the reason why bands change their style is because they want to experiment or like they want to try something new. But it doesn't always go that. But it doesn't always go that smoothly with the fans because when All Time Low did like change the style from like pop rock on their like 2015 record, Kids in the Dark, I think it was. No, Future Hearts. When they changed their style from Future Hearts to I can't talk. Sorry. When they changed their style from like pop rock to like just pop from from Future Hearts to last song Renegade. That did not go over well with fans. But recently they released the album last year in 2020. They were going back to their roots, sort of, their pop punk roots, so to speak. Yeah, I've heard it, and it's actually not bad. They're starting to get back up on the charts again, which is pretty cool. And I think Avril Lavigne did a collab with Mod Sun. This song called Flame. You might have heard of it. It's not a bad song. But Avril actually teased, that she was going back. That she was going back. Actually, was going back to her roots, sort of. Because that's what I heard at least. Because I would love to get like kind of like a mixture of like Let Go or Under My Skin. Because that'd be pretty cool. And Paramore, I don't know why Paramore's releasing new music, but what they do have is great. So yeah, bands like to experiment with their sound. It's it's not always the pressure of the record label. It's mostly sometimes they just want to try something new. They don't want to churn out the same sound because people will say, all their songs sound the same. Kind of like how they said about Nickelback, where Nickelback don't really change their sound much. But at least I can differentiate it from like the song is playing because I know most of their songs really well because I've listened to their entire freaking discography. Whenever I did those Nickelback reviews like almost 2 years ago now, like yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done those. But those are really fun. Yeah. Yankee Charlie released a new song a few months ago. It's pretty good. They didn't really change their sound much drastically, but they did kind of gradually go into a softer direction. I think. No, they always stay like kind of in their roots. From their first album in 2000 to their most recent one, Generation RX, and ADTR. And ADTR, don't get me started. They released an album this year. It took them long enough to release an album. I might review that one soon here, just like I did with Theory's album, Say Nothing. And then I said it was and I said Theory's album was slightly better than, Wake Up Call. And I was right, but I think, yeah, whenever I said that Bad Vibrations was my least favorite ADR album, I'm gonna have to take that back, cause spoiler alert, I'm not gonna say anything else about that, but you'll see when I make that review. And I'm sorry that I haven't been doing this. Sorry, I'm still gonna finish the starting line and Earshot. Just, I've been. Well, I know other kids aside from others, haven't been feeling like making videos lately. That's my only excuse. But I'll get back on that. Soon here. Okay, so that was a big rant. So yeah, the reasons why bands either well no, there's another reason why they it's because in the band it's because there's like turmoil in the there's like turmoil in the band. Because I think that's probably why Law Fell split up, because they had some they had their share of turmoil. Because I think yeah, because whenever Zach Farrell left Paramore, yeah, I'm going into Paramore now. Whenever Zach Farrell left Paramore, he was saying like, Heather Williams is always taking the spotlight. She's in it for herself, and she worked real damn hard to be able to get Atlantic Records to sign her entire band, because she wouldn't have done that if she wouldn't have cared for where the wanting to get this band together. So, but then they had Feel Bad Ramen come in and distribute their stuff, and then and then he left in 2000. He left in 2007, and that's when Taylor York came in, to record to record Brand New Eyes with them, and it was a pretty nice record. If you see my review of it, you'll know that I loved it. Oh yeah. I can't talk. So yeah. The reasons why bands either split up or change their sound is because, one, they get pressured by the record label, kind of like Good Charlotte did, sort of. They don't want to be so. Well, actually, you know what? Here's another reason. They don't want to be told all their songs sound the same sometimes. And yeah, that's it. So here are the reasons why a band changes style or break up, or split up. Pressure from the label. They don't want to be seen as generic and all their songs sound the same. They want to experiment sometimes, or they just have turmoil in the band, and that's what caused them to break up, because they have differences that they cannot get past. So yeah, that's about it. I would like to thank you guys for watching this video. Don't worry, I'll make those other reviews soon enough. You'll be happy when I make them. You really will be. All right, that does it for today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.